Neta Paul musimu wa Nzengu mbunge wa Mwingi North. Na umundi ninenea undu wa kukwatwa mateka kwa kimwana kinini kitwa Benard Kavuli kiumete Mwingi North mumoni sub county mumoni ward. Ila ambapo kuma matuko miongoni na mwe wa komine ile twakwatie report kana mwana uzinu wa report wa kukwatwa mateka na tuona ta undu wao mituki utonya odhala mituki na yu ni wami na matukwasu almost wiki umana kindu ziyokete wiki ile na nenda kwa sekana silikali ni ya ile tokolekea mwana uzu ometuki laundu vatonya kanondo osini mwana munini kindu kiambenye mwene ta mumbunga wa Mwingi North pebi na mwana wakesu wenda kuma skulu na ripoti ya beka kwa ofisini na tabia ofisi wa CDF wa mwebe angili miongo 3 ajoka skulu na aende ya kukwata basari ya Mwingi North kundi kwa na kamana kanini takau ulondo katonya kutwika ni katonya utwika threat katika serikali ya Kenya ndio ndiko na londo mwana munini tozu utonya kwethia ndena kindu utonya kwika mona kio na wethia weapon yake kana silaha yake ni simu onethia anaandikia hata nono ndeto ilango iwe kana anaandikia kana ndo nimo waiwe 07 kana mwaka wangilile na mwanza ozuno kweli kabisa nondo ando nimo waiwe aingi na kundi esekana ila tukwaze kana tuina freedom of expression na speech ila tukwaze tuina freedom mezu limitiwa niki nondo niko report kila kieke bae mondo uko dispute kana ando mayowa nondo ando mawaiwe aingi akamba ekuyu akale kila kabila ni waiwe ando ala akamba mawaiwe Eldoret akamba mawaiwa kuona Ivasha akale mawaiwa ku Nairobi angemate manga na Ivanga Kibera angema ekuyu mawaiwa mawaiwa Eldoret kwetu ni kutwika kana yu mwana uzino vetize muno kiasi kwamba ni waende kwa kukwatwa mateka kana kama skini takau nde na mundu utonya kwithia amukwatite tina kanaka ayani akatha no mukwete mbau kunenda kwa serikali ya Ruto na system ile kutumika nondo we Ruto mwana unaise kana abduction hizo thela na alama na kwatitwe nimo tungwa basi mwana uzu katika asiana ilangwate uzu ni mwana wa maskini mwana tena ukwati yoyote ukutethezwa ni andwala mendete kutetheza kana well wishers yu mundu wa muthembozi wa kwatitwe yu ena regret mio kana ena tishio mio kula kwa serikali nenda kule serikali ya Kenya itongoze ni President Ruto kana mwana osu ni mwana innocent na wethia no tonya kwithia wana abetize kwanza ya kwandiko okino no ndizikila unaandikie lakini ngio kila unaandikie no ndina akiona tike tumikianu kia kutuka mwana zino utonyo kwatwa na akapotea matukwazu utakuoneka na ningio noka thema moyo maeta kumumale makatunenge twathi uthika mwe witu na etha memoa eta basi mamu release na etha no kumukani mamukani na nondo no mwana munini akewa tutinda kuithi aishimiwa mambunge tumangitwe ni mwana isu nini tuketwa kila masitwa tuketwa owani tuketwa ingei tuketwa alusani lakini bae mwenyomwe twaoza step ya muthembozo na onateka kukwata mundu mateka ona kutuma mundu alama to matumekani ana siasa meta maguns ona kutuma gun ndiye mwenyomwe na atu maguni ika attack mundu ona thano ngumangie muno ku serikali na machinery ina polisi ina NIS ina secret service ina machinery yonze ndelete kuumisha mwana munini tozo kunenda kukule serikali ya Kenya tafadhali edhano Inspector General of Police kana ndo alama kuhuse kana na Minister wa Interior si ana isuila si abductive na muno Benard olo akuma Mwingi North na boya na kule serikali emo release mitugila batonya yu Benard mwana munini tozu uteno kwati wowote ni kwa ninyi ni muzomethazia through CDF akethe ana uwezo mwa wa kweka self abduction kinu kiambe wa kwatiwe aendete kutethezia mwitu inyandu kumutethezia mathukuma mwitu inyandu kuna we wanduka information lene naonekana aumie nyumba kwake aendete athi akatethezia mwitu inya okutangwa yu azumeno wezo meno kwati mwa andu ala matonya kutha matonya kweka self abduction na andu tala mena connection na human rights activist na andu ala mena access na mbesa ukwethi meze kana na mundu abductwa no tonyo to abandu akabitho akeza kuto yu onoi aumite connection yesuba na ni mwana munini school asome MKU whether no ise kana maeze kula olo alama kweka abduction emini kana yu nze yitu endete ila state ito lawlessness bala whether systems yu thukuma emini onake president do thukuma ko president nake edande kia ndeta bya Kenya ukweli emini onake ito resign nondo yitene whether no makakwatwa kiolela na kwazi inspector general of police akwazi ndesi DCI ndesi president ndesi paimondu wese ndio mini kana yu paimondu wese kiwa Kenya ningiola safe no onako ndio mini numa bani kwatu ni abduct na ngutu kanini case of abduction but we know the truth is lazima with the system ile kutumika na tuikule president kana na mondo azinundo president was symbol of national unity na whether nutonya kwithia akwaze ndesi na system yake kwithia ndizi emini baimondu safe in this country ona baimondu onomwe wire kwithia safe baima koza wathi muno nondo tutinda ozo tuzoleto ku tutuni yuko zolo katuni kwa muku kana ubwata wo muku nikumini wakwe yani izitize ndila zitapeti whether mwana technology wala bikite ndu tutonyoma control nondo unless you take a restriction me ila ya Kenya katiba kala tu abete thise katuningie freedom kapetangwe meke katiba ka go dictate kila makwenda lakini anti ndozwe kike kwena freedom ila tunenge ni constitution mundu asolwa ai yuna kwanga solwa ni kuite mbeza numete vengi tayuna nake nyumba yako na iwandu wange makwazi ni lelo nina iye wakandwe kuthi kamuongo yulelo wakandwe kuthi kamuongo wenda almost $1 billion na aka nyumba kakala na kiona ka milioni 10 na hiyo tuweka yu mundu no kuandika malili no zua gwete mbeza endete kwa kanyumba na hiyo sola ngwambia kumanza gunzi kana andwa hitman moke maumeseka mwana nondwa okuandika kintu kintu useless ukethe kiongozi yola wena confidence no tongo wake ndatishiwane 2029 those are side shots later kutuma president ya kano system focus on siana nini. I'm engineer Paul Nzengu, member of parliament Mwingi North, and today I have come to the media to ask because of the abduction or the missing of one Benard Kavuli, who comes from my constituency, which is Mwingi North. This young man was abducted or went missing, but it was reported that he was actually abducted on his way in Ngong when he was going to the shop of his sister, where he was going to help in the shop keeping affairs. And since the 22nd, the young man has been missing, and until today there are no reports. The family has gone to all the police stations, have reported to all the nearest Director of Criminal Investigation offices, and there seems to be no idea or clue where the guy or where the young man may be. It is giving the family a lot of distress, and as constituents also, it is affecting us because now we do not know whether the young man is alive or is dead. And as a matter of fact, this young man, at one point, he was about to discontinue with his education when his relatives came to my office, and we managed to get some money from the CDF bursary fund, and we managed to get him back to the university. And he has been surviving on support from the bursary, and I cannot understand what threat can such a young man present to any particular group of people or persons. As a matter of fact, I understand he just was exercising his freedom of expression through the social media, where he probably said that a lot of people were killed during the 2007 post-election violence. That it is very true. Very many people were killed. Kalenjins were killed. Kikuyus were killed. Kambas were killed. Kisis were killed. Luos were killed. Every community, people were killed because of that post-election violence. And that is why Kofi Annan had to come all the way and stand on the way and help Kenya to heal. We know the story about 2007. So by saying the truth, I do not think that that is a threat to any system or any individuals. So I want to plead with with the government systems, with the people in power. This is a threatless. This is a young man who cannot threaten anyone. The boy is from a poor family. The family is a poor family. How do you threaten? How can that boy really threaten any system or any kind of people? As a matter of fact, his only weapon is his phone. And if anything, such young people, when they probably make a mistake, they should actually be, reprimanded by just warning them. And once they have been warned, then I'm sure they will go back to their track. As a matter of fact, for us as members of parliament, they keep on blogging, calling us names, thieves, corrupt, rapists, all kinds of names. But we never send, goons to go and harass them, or send hitmen to go and harm them. There's no reason why, by someone expressing themselves, it becomes something that can be life-threatening. Now we do not know whether the young man is alive or dead. If he is dead, let us have the body, we go and bury. If the guy is still alive, please release him. Let the government, through his machinery, because the president and the system cannot claim that they do not know who is abducting people. If we have a situation like that, then it becomes another Haiti. Because it's in Haiti where there is not a state of lawlessness, where people are just doing whatever they want to do with impunity. So the system and the government cannot claim that they do not know who is doing the abduction. So I'm pleading with the president to kindly ask the system that is in place to release these young men. Particularly Benard, who is from a poor family, is the only hope of that family. I have been supporting him to really clear with his education, so that he can be the source of earning and source of bread for his family. Well, maybe it's too early to call, but the point is, if the president really claims that the system, his administration does not really know who is doing this abduction, who is safe? Am I safe? Are you safe? Is the media safe? Also, is safe? That means we are living in an unsafe country, and therefore, and of course, where do we then get refuge? If because the government is supposed to protect its citizens by law. So if we are not protected, then where are we going? What country do we have? Do we have a country? Are we going the Haiti way, or what is happening? So the president and the administration, the Kenya Kwanza administration, should own up and tell Kenyans the truth. That is what we want, before Kenyans then explode. Because I'm sure if these things are going to continue in the next 1, 2, 3 months, we are going to have a situation like the Gen Z revolution that we had, that we saw young people occupying parliament and chasing us away. And we don't want to go there, because it's going to affect the economy, it's going to affect the international image, and that will also not be good for this country. We might have enjoyed a lot of freedom and a lot of economic progress for years, but we may lose those gains in a very short period of time. So my plea is with the Kenya Kwanza administration and the president. These are young people. We have young people in our homes. Sometimes they don't do whatever we want. They have their own way of doing things. And the only thing we normally do is reprimand them, talk to them, and advise them that whatever they are doing is not right. And most times they will refrain from what they have been doing and backtrack. I think so. I think they are leaders who are misleading the president, and they are doing this with impunity, thinking that they will win. I can tell you, in this situation, there will be no winner. All of us will be losers. People will be killed. The government will face problems. Maybe the international community will shy away from Kenya. And when the economy of Kenya collapses, we all suffer. So I don't think it is right for certain leaders to take a very hard line position. I think it is good to soften the hearts, the leaders to soften their hearts and address this matter from a diplomatic point and not a confrontational way. So I would rather, if there are real issues, let diplomacy apply before we now go to these rough ways of handling this, or misunderstanding.